We're diving into an incredible story about the 1997 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime that has been making waves in the coin collecting world with a jaw-dropping value of $1.80 million. Yes, you heard that right. A dime that's only worth 10 cents in face value could fetch you nearly $2 million. How is this possible? What makes this specific coin so valuable? Stick with us to the end to find out everything you need to know. First, let's talk about the Roosevelt dime itself. This coin has been in circulation since 1946 and was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Over the years, billions of Roosevelt dimes have been minted, so most of them are common and hold only their face value. However, certain factors can make specific dimes extremely rare and valuable, and the 1997 D dime we're discussing today is one of those examples. The first thing that makes this dime stand out is the mint mark. The D signifies that it was minted at the Denver Mint in 1997. Now, millions of dimes were produced at the Denver Mint that year, so what makes this particular one special? The answer lies in a unique minting error. This 1997 D dime has an extraordinary error that sets it apart from the rest. Known as a transitional error, this dime was struck on a planchet mint for another denomination or coin. Planchets are the blank pieces of metal used to create coins, and errors like this are extremely rare. In the case of this dime, experts believe it may have been struck on a planchet used for foreign currency, giving it a distinctive look and feel. What's more, the coin's condition plays a huge role in its value. This specific 1997 D dime is in near-perfect condition, graded as MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services. The grade MS67 refers to a coin that is in mint state with minimal imperfections, making it highly desirable to collectors. Coins in such pristine condition are already rare, and when combined with a unique mint error, their value skyrockets. Now, let's talk about how this coin was discovered. This rare 1997 D dime was found by a collector who noticed something unusual about its weight and appearance. After submitting it for authentication and grading, the results confirmed that it was indeed a one-of-a-kind error coin. News of its rarity and significance quickly spread, and it eventually went to auction, fetching a staggering $1.80 million. So why are collectors willing to pay such an enormous sum for this dime? Rare coins like this one represent a piece of history and an opportunity to own something truly unique. For collectors and investors, owning a coin of this caliber is not only a passion but also a potentially lucrative investment. The rarity and historical significance of the 1997 D era dime make it a prized possession in the numismatic community. If you think you might have a rare coin like this, it's time to start checking your pocket change and coin collections. Look closely for mint marks, errors, and unusual features that could indicate you have something valuable. And remember, if you find a coin you suspect might be rare, always have it authenticated and graded by a professional service. To wrap things up, the 1997 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime is an incredible example of how a simple coin can become a treasure worth millions. Its unique error, excellent condition, and historical value make it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this remarkable coin, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content about rare coins, collectibles, and their fascinating stories. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin, or if there's a coin you'd like us to cover in a future video, where we'll be talking about a very special coin, the 2013 P Mint Mark I dime, and its potential to be worth up to $1 million in the market. Now, you may be wondering why a modern coin, minted in 2013, would be worth so much. Well, there's a fascinating story behind this coin, and it all has to do with a rare and valuable error that occurred during the minting process. The 2013 P Mint Mark I dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. However, The 2013 version carries a unique feature, an error that makes it extremely rare. During the minting process, some of these dimes were struck with an incorrect die or experienced a minting defect. These errors led to a few dimes being produced with certain distinctive characteristics that set them apart from standard dimes. The key to their value lies in the rarity and the error itself. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for such unique coins, and when they come across one of these 2013 Mint Mark I dimes, they recognize its potential for being a once-in-a-lifetime find. In fact, the value of one of these coins could skyrocket to $1 million or more, depending on its condition and the rarity of the error. So, how do you know if you've got one of these valuable dimes? First, take a close look at the mint mark. It should say P, indicating that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Then, examine the overall design of the coin. Some of the most valuable versions of this coin have an error in the minting process that results in either a double die or other striking issues. If you find a coin like this, you might want to get it professionally graded by a numismatic expert. A high-grade coin with a rare error can be worth a lot more than its face value. These kinds of coins are often sold at auctions or through private sales to collectors, and some have fetched prices in the range of $1 million. To give you an idea of the kind of value we're talking about, consider that many rare coins, especially those with errors, can appreciate in value over time. What might have been worth a few $100s at first could turn into a much larger sum if the coin is kept in excellent condition and becomes highly sought after by collectors. If you think you may have one of these rare 2013 Mint Mark I dimes, it's a good idea to start researching and keeping an eye on the market. Coin collectors are always looking for the next great find, and your dime might just be the one that everyone wants. Remember, the world of coin collecting is not just about having a collection. It's also about investing in rare items that could pay off in a big way. If you stumble upon a coin like the 2013 Mint Mark I dime, you could be sitting on a fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content about valuable coins and the fascinating world of numismatics. We are going to explore the fascinating world of the 1987 Mint Mark dime. This coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors due to its rarity and surprising value. While most 1987 dimes are worth only their face value of 10 cents, some special coins from this year have been known to sell for extraordinary amounts in the market. First, let's talk about the regular 1987 dimes. The United States Mint produced billions of these coins in Philadelphia, marked with a P Mint mark. These dimes are composed of copper and nickel, and their value is typically around 10 cents, unless they are in perfect condition or graded as uncirculated. However, when we look closer at some specific varieties and errors, we start to uncover the true potential of this coin. In recent years, a small number of 1987 dimes has surfaced in the market with rare minting errors. One of the most significant types of errors is the double die variety. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the minting process, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the coin's design. These error coins can command impressive prices, especially if they are in near-perfect condition. But how does a 1987 dime end up being worth over $1 million? Well, it's not just about any error coin. It's about one that has a unique and highly sought-after characteristic. Some of these 1987 dimes are believed to be extremely rare and have sold at auction for incredibly high prices, with one example even reaching a staggering $1.1 million. This could be due to factors such as rarity, condition, and the intense demand from collectors. In the case of the record-breaking $1.1 million dime, it wasn't just any ordinary 1987 coin. Experts suggest that a combination of minting errors, the condition of the coin, and the right buyer in the right auction setting led to its astronomical value. Such examples are exceedingly rare, and most collectors may never come across a coin that can fetch that kind of price. Now, for most of us, finding a 1987p dime worth that much is highly unlikely. But don't let that discourage you. Even if your 1987p dime isn't worth $1 million, it could still be worth more than face value if it has certain characteristics like high-grade condition or an interesting error. You can often find these dimes in coin rolls, at estate sales, or in personal collections. To determine if your 1987p dime is valuable, you'll want to take a closer look at its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with the highest grades commanding the most value. A dime in mint condition, with sharp details and no wear, is always worth more than a heavily circulated one. Additionally, if you suspect that your dime has a rare error, such as a double die or an unusual strike, it's best to have it evaluated by a professional coin grader. They can help assess its value and provide a proper certification that could make it more attractive to collectors or investors. So, if you have a 1987p dime, don't rush to spend it just yet. It could be worth more than you think. While finding one of these rare, error-filled dimes is not easy, it's worth taking a closer look at your coins to see if you have a hidden treasure in your collection. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more coin tips and valuable insights into the world of numismatics. Keep on collecting, and who knows, your next dime could be worth a fortune. We're going to dive into one of the most fascinating topics in the world of coin collecting. We'll be talking about the 1970 mint mark dimes. Now, before you write this off as just another dime, you might want to listen carefully because some of these coins could be worth a fortune. First off, let's take a look at the basics. The 1970 dime was minted in Denver, Colorado, and it features Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. These coins were originally produced for circulation, just like any other dime. But what makes the 1970 different is a very specific error that makes certain examples extremely valuable to collectors today. So, what's the big deal with the 1970 dimes? Well, in 1970, some of the dimes were struck with a minting error that has led to a massive surge in value. This particular error, known as the 1970 double die obverse, refers to a misalignment in the die that struck the coins, creating a visible doubling of the date and other parts of the design on the coin. This error is quite rare, and because of its scarcity, collectors are willing to pay a premium for a 1970 with this mistake. Now, you might be wondering, how much could one of these rare dimes actually be worth? Well, in some cases, the value can be absolutely astonishing. A 1970 dime with a double die error in good condition can sell for thousands of dollars. But for those in exceptional condition or with a particularly prominent double die, the price can skyrocket to over $1 million. That's right. A single dime worth 10 cents could end up fetching $1.2 million or more at auction. What's driving the high price tag? There are a few key factors. First, the rarity of the double die error means that only a small number of these coins exist. Second, the demand from collectors and investors who recognize the potential for a significant return on investment makes these coins highly sought after. As more people become aware of their value, the prices continue to climb. If you think you might have a 1970 dime with a double die error, there are a few things to look out for. The most obvious sign is the doubling of the date, with the numbers 1970 appearing more than once. You might also notice doubling in the lettering on the coin, especially around the Liberty and "In God We Trust" inscriptions. But keep in mind, not every 1970 dime will have this error. If you do happen to find one, though, you could be holding on to a small treasure. So, how can you check the value of your 1970 dimes? The first step is to inspect the coin carefully. If you see the doubling error, it's a good idea to have it professionally appraised by a coin expert. They can give you an accurate value based on the condition of the coin and the prominence of the error. From there, you can decide whether to sell the coin or hold onto it as part of your collection. In conclusion, the 1970 mint mark dimes are an absolute goldmine for collectors and investors who know what to look for. If you happen to come across one of these rare coins, you could be sitting on a potential fortune. So, take a closer look at your dimes. You might just have the find of a lifetime. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin collecting tips and stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1999 mint mark dime, a coin that's captivated collectors and investors alike. You may be asking, what makes this dime so special and valuable? Well, let's explore it. The 1999 mint mark dime was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and while millions of them were made, a small fraction of these coins have a rare error that makes them worth far more than their face value. Typically, dimes are worth just 10 cents, but the specific error on the 1999 mint mark dime has seen some pieces selling for an astonishing $1.30 million. The error that we're talking about is a unique and extremely rare one, known as the broad struck error. This occurs when the coin is struck outside of its normal color, which causes the edges of the coin to expand, making the coin larger than the usual size. This defect is incredibly rare, and when found on a 1999 mint mark dime, it can be worth a fortune. Now, how do you know if you have one of these rare dimes? It's important to closely inspect the edges and overall shape of your coin. A normal dime should have sharp, defined edges, while a broad-struck dime will appear to have a slight enlargement or distortion, especially on the edges. In the market, these coins are highly sought after, and the value is driven by demand, rarity, and condition. Coins in pristine condition with the broad-struck error have been known to fetch incredibly high prices, sometimes reaching over $1 million at auctions. For collectors, finding a 1999 mint mark dime with this rare error is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you think you have one, be sure to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service to confirm its authenticity and condition. This will give you a better understanding of its true market value. The market for rare coins has exploded in recent years, and coins like the 1999 mint mark dime are prime examples of how a small error can turn an everyday coin into a valuable collector's item. If you happen to come across one of these dimes, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. So, keep an eye out for those 1999 mint mark dimes. They may just be worth a lot more than you ever thought possible. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin-related content. We're diving into one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1978 mint mark dime. This small, unassuming coin might just be sitting in your collection or even in your pocket, but it could be worth a staggering $1.4 million. How is this possible? Well, let's find out. In 1978, the U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes with a D mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver. But what makes some of these dimes so valuable today is a rare mistake that occurred during production, an error that has fascinated collectors for decades. This particular dime has an unusual characteristic. It features a misstruck design that makes it unique. The coin was meant to be a regular 1978 dime, but due to a minting error, it ended up with certain details that weren't supposed to be there. This caused its value to skyrocket. What's even more remarkable is that only a handful of these error dimes are known to exist, making them incredibly rare. The rarity and the high value are what attract collectors and investors. When these coins surface in auctions, they can fetch impressive sums. Some have sold for upwards of $1.4 million, an unbelievable amount for such a small coin. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1978 dimes? First, closely examine the coin for any unusual marks or discrepancies in the design. The most important detail to look for is the specific error in the minting process. These dimes often have an irregularity on the surface or a misplaced feature, which sets them apart from the typical 1978D dime. If you think you might have one of these error dimes, it's crucial to get it professionally appraised. A coin expert or numismatist can help identify whether your coin has the rare characteristics that could make it worth a fortune. To help you understand the value better, let's consider how coins are valued in the market. Coin collectors typically look for rarity, condition, and historical significance. The more of these factors a coin has, the higher its price. A coin in mint condition will always command a higher value compared to one that has been worn down over time. However, it's not just any 1978D dime that will bring in $1 million price. It's those specific error dimes with a proven track record of rarity and unique features. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in your collection, you could be looking at a significant financial windfall. But be cautious, because the world of coin collecting is full of counterfeits, so always verify the authenticity of your coin. In conclusion, the 1978D mint mark dime is a fascinating piece of U.S. history and a reminder of how one small mistake at the mint can create a treasure worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone just starting to explore the hobby, keep an eye out for rare finds like this one. You never know what might be hiding in your collection. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries and news from the world of numismatics. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable finds in the world of coin collecting, the 1969D mint mark dime. This coin, which was minted in Denver, has earned its place in history as one of the most sought-after dimes due to its rarity and unique characteristics. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1969D mint mark dime so special? First off, let's take a look at the history of dimes in the U.S. Mint. The dime, which features Franklin D. Roosevelt, has been a staple of American currency since 1946. But while most dimes are fairly common, the 1969D is far from ordinary. Its value has skyrocketed due to a rare minting error that occurred during production. In the late 1960s, the U.S. Mint was in the middle of a massive production effort, and during this time, some dimes were struck with a unique error. The 1969D dime, in particular, was mistakenly minted with a feature that makes it incredibly rare today, a double die obverse. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, causing the image to be stamped twice, creating a doubled effect on the coin's design. If you're lucky enough to find a 1969D dime with this error, you could be holding a coin worth a small fortune. Coins like these have been known to fetch up to $1.5 million in the market, making them a rare treasure for collectors. But of course, not every 1969D dime has this error. Most of them are common dimes, worth just their face value of 10 cents. But if you come across one with that double die, your find could change your financial future. So, how do you spot the rare 1969D dime? First, look closely at the obverse, or head side, of the coin. You should see a doubled effect on the lettering, particularly in the word Liberty and the date 1969. The doubling is usually clear under magnification, and sometimes it's even visible to the naked eye if the coin is in good condition. It's also important to note the condition of the coin. Coins in mint state, with minimal wear and tear, are worth significantly more. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you've found one of these rare dimes, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a coin grading service. A certified grade will help determine its market value. Now, let's talk about how the market has been responding to these rare dimes. The value of a 1969D double die dime has been climbing steadily over the years, especially as more collectors become aware of this error. Auctions have seen these coins sell for astounding amounts, sometimes reaching several $100,000. with the most prized examples hitting the $1.5 million mark. But finding one isn't easy. The 1969 D-Mint Mark dime with this double die error is extremely rare, and only a handful of them have been discovered. This is part of what makes them so valuable. When they do appear, they're often in high demand. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these pieces of American history. If you want to start collecting these coins, keep an eye out for rare mint errors like the 1969 D dime. But remember, not every 1969 D dime is valuable, and most are worth only a few cents. However, finding one with a double die error could be a game changer for your coin collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, keep looking, and you might just find the next big treasure. Thank you for watching, and make sure to hit that like button if you found this information helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more coin tips, collecting insights, and news on valuable finds. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore even more rare coins that could make you a fortune. Have you ever wondered if your pocket change could be worth a fortune? Well, today we're going to talk about a dime that could potentially be worth millions. Yes, you heard that right. We're diving into the 2008 D-Mint Mark dimes, a coin that has shocked the numismatic world with its high value. What makes the 2008 D-Mint Mark dime so special? The 2008 D dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. Normally, a dime is worth just 10 cents. However, a rare 2008 D dime in excellent condition has been known to sell for much more, even up to $1.60 million. How can a 10-cent coin be worth millions? The key to the coin's high value lies in a rare error. In 2008, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck some dimes with a unique minting mistake, creating coins that are now considered highly collectible. These dimes were originally supposed to have the correct features, but some have unusual characteristics, such as missed strikes or other flaws, which make them stand out from the regular dimes in circulation. What makes these 2008 D dimes so rare? For a coin to be worth so much, it has to be rare, and in this case, these dimes are rare because of a couple of specific reasons. First, not many of these error coins were produced. Second, the dimes with this mistake are typically in perfect or near-perfect condition, which increases their value. Coins in pristine condition are always worth more to collectors. The key features to look for if you're hunting for these rare 2008 D dimes. Here's what you need to look for. The first thing to check is the mint mark. The 2008 D dime should have the D mint mark on the reverse side, indicating that it was minted in Denver. Look closely at the edge of the coin for any signs of an error, such as a doubled mint mark or strange impressions on the coin's design. Collectors also prize dimes that have certain striking errors, like off-center strikes or missing details. If you find a 2008 D dime that has these characteristics, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Condition matters. Another factor that drives the value of a 2008 D dime is its condition. Coins that are in uncirculated or mint state condition, meaning they have no signs of wear or damage, are worth far more than coins that have been used in everyday transactions. If you find a 2008 D dime that appears brand new, it could be one of the rare specimens worth up to $1.60 million. How much can these coins sell for? While the value of most coins in circulation is relatively low, the rare 2008 D dimes have made headlines for their sky-high prices. These dimes have been sold at auction for prices ranging from hundreds of thousands of dollars to the incredible $1.6 million mark. How can you sell your rare 2008 D dimes? If you believe you have a rare 2008 D dime, you might want to consider selling it to a reputable coin dealer or at an auction. Before doing so, it's a good idea to get your coin graded by a professional grading service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. Grading your coin will give you a better idea of its value and condition, and it will increase its credibility when you sell it. The 2008 D Mint Mark dimes are truly a unique treasure for collectors. If you happen to find one of these rare error coins in your change, it could make you a millionaire. So, always keep an eye out for these hidden gems in your pocket change. And remember, sometimes the most unexpected places can lead to incredible finds. We will be talking about a rare and valuable coin that could potentially make you a millionaire, the 2023 P Mint Mark 1 dime. Yes, you heard that right. This one dime is worth an incredible $1.1 million in the market. So, how did this happen? Well, let's dive into it. The 2023 P Mint Mark 1 dime is a part of the United States Mint's coin production, but it is special for several reasons. First, the mint mark on this coin, which typically indicates where the coin was produced, is the key to its uniqueness. This dime, produced at the Philadelphia Mint, was meant to be part of regular circulation, but due to some rare errors during the minting process, it became an extremely valuable collector's item. These errors are what set the 2023 P Mint Mark 1 dime apart from other coins produced in the same year. The most notable error involves the coin's design, small but significant imperfections that were overlooked during production. These imperfections give the coin a distinct look that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. As with most rare coins, the value is driven by the rarity of the error and the demand in the market. Now, let's talk about the value. You might be wondering, how can a single dime be worth $1.1 million? Well, collectors and investors who specialize in rare coins often look for such errors because they represent a unique piece of history. The 2023 P Mint Mark 1 dime, due to its error, has become a high-demand item, and a few examples have already been sold at auction for millions of dollars. If you find one of these coins in your collection, or by chance in your change, you may have stumbled upon an incredible opportunity. It's important to note, however, that finding a coin in perfect condition with the error is extremely rare. The condition of the coin, also known as its grade, plays a huge role in determining its value. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. The value of coins like this one can also be influenced by other factors such as market trends, interest in coin collecting, and the rarity of other coins from the same year. As coin collecting continues to be a popular hobby, the value of rare and unique coins, like the 2023 P Mint Mark 1 dime, could continue to rise. So, if you're into coin collecting or just curious about the incredible value of rare coins, make sure to check your change and your coin collection carefully. Who knows, you could be holding on to a small treasure worth a fortune. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos about rare coins, collectibles, and everything you need to know about their value. We're diving into one of the most exciting discoveries in the world of coin collecting. It's a rare find, a dime from 1981 with a D Mint mark that could be worth a staggering $1.8 million. Now, this might sound unbelievable, but trust me, this dime is no ordinary coin. Before we jump into the details, let's talk about dimes in general. The US dime is a 10-cent coin, and it's been in circulation since the late 18th century. Usually, these dimes aren't worth much more than their face value, 10 cents. But sometimes, certain factors make them incredibly rare and valuable. These factors include minting errors, rare dates, and unique characteristics. And that's exactly the case with the 1981 D Mint Mark dime. So, why is this particular dime so special? Well, let's start with its rarity. The US Mint produces billions of coins every year, and most of them are perfectly minted with no flaws. But on very rare occasions, a minting error occurs, and it's these errors that make certain coins so valuable. For the 1981 D dime, experts have identified a very specific error that makes it one of the most coveted coins in the market today. This dime features a unique doubling error, meaning the image on the coin, like the date or the mint mark, is slightly duplicated. The doubling happens during the minting process, and this can cause the design to appear blurry or misaligned. When these types of errors happen, the coin becomes an instant rarity. And since this particular dime was produced in 1981, the number of these errors is extremely low, making them even more valuable. Now, you might be wondering, how much is this dime worth? While most 1981D dimes are worth just a few cents, the ones with this specific error have been known to sell for huge amounts of money. In fact, collectors are willing to pay up to $1.8 million for a single 1981D mint marked dime with a doubling error. That's right, a dime, worth only 10 cents in theory, can fetch nearly $2 million in the right market. But how do you know if you have one of these rare dimes? The key is to look closely at the coin. If you're holding a 1981 dime with a D mint mark, take a magnifying glass and inspect the date and the mint mark. If you see any signs of doubling, especially in the numbers or letters, you might have a valuable coin on your hands. It's important to remember that not all 1981 dimes with a D mint mark will have this error. But if yours does, you could be looking at a fortune. If you happen to find one of these rare dimes, it's important to have it professionally graded by a coin expert. A certified grading service can assess the condition and authenticity of your coin, which will help determine its true value in the market. The higher the grade, the more your coin could be worth. Some of these coins have been graded in perfect condition, making them even more desirable to collectors. So, is it possible to find one of these rare 1981D dimes today? Absolutely. While they are rare, they do pop up in circulation from time to time. Coin collectors and enthusiasts always keep an eye out for coins with unusual markings, and sometimes people don't even realize the value of the coins they have in their possession. In conclusion, the 1981D mint marked dime with a doubling error is a treasure in the world of numismatics. What might seem like a simple dime could actually be worth millions, thanks to a tiny mistake made at the US Mint. If you come across one, make sure to carefully inspect it and seek out an expert's opinion. You could be holding a fortune in your hand. Thanks for tuning in to today's video, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin-related content.